Good afternoon, everyone. This is Pam from Shabby Vintage Dreams, and I am coming to you with a project share. I received a beautiful package. Hang on just a second. I actually ordered a couple of beautiful Easter journals from Mimis Crafty Shoppe. I will put her name is Margaret, and I will share her channel information below, where she makes these two beautiful Easter journals. I mean, they are just gorgeous. I will not open them and go show you all the pages because she does that on her channel, and so I'd like for you to be able to go and actually see that on her channel. They're just beautiful. But she's such a generous crafter. She sent me some free items along with my purchase. A lot of times I just take those free items and I set them aside in my stash, and I figure eventually I'll find something and use them while I'm making my project. Well, this time I decided to just stop what I'm doing and sit down and make things out of the items that she sent me. And I have come up with this beautiful set, I guess you could call it, of ephemera and tags that I made as a result of the things that Margaret sent me, and I would like to share those with you. I should have taken some before pictures, which I didn't, but she did include in the free things a beautiful sunflower napkin. This is what I have left of it, and also another napkin with the beautiful butterflies and irises and things. And so she sent me a blank envelope, a glassine bag, a card in which she wrote a beautiful note, and just some things like that you could take and make some ephemera. So I sat down and I did it, and I wanted to share that with you. The theme is obviously sunflowers, you will see. I'm going to start with, let's see, I think I'm going to start with this piece here. This is actually the card that she sent me, and it was a flip-up card, and inside she wrote a message. So I just tore away the top of the card, which is this, and I stickled it, put it on some music, church music actually, a hymn that I found, and this was glued down to the glassine envelope. So when you turn it over, I have the part of the song there, another really pretty sunflower, and what I did was I did stickle the sunflower. You can probably see some of that. And I really love this because you can see the hymn on the opposite side through the glassine, which is kind of nice. And then I just made a couple of extra, journaling tags to put inside the glassine envelope. And, inked it on all the edges. So that just made one little piece using the glassine envelope and the card that she sent me. The next thing was she sent me a plain brown envelope. And so I decided to take the napkin again, tear the napkin around the sunflowers, and I went ahead and put that on a piece of cardstock I already had in my stash. I stamped the envelope before I did anything. You can probably see that. And then I just Mod Podged the napkin down with a couple of pieces of lace in the corner. I did have a butterfly button that I used, put some thread through that and put the button up in the corner, so that turned out kind of cute. And then on the back, I just inked the edges. I put a piece of just a piece of a doily I had left, and then I made a really cute tag to go inside it, and I just used some of the green, ledger paper, and put a bird sticker on the top. Also glued that down on a hymn, and just made a really pretty note card to put inside of that. So this is a little lace flip piece. So I did ink everything. I even inked my lace, and just made this nice little piece. Next, this was the actual envelope that she put her card in. So of course I upcycled it and used the envelope, and this is what I came up with. I stamped again across the front of the card, stickled the sunflowers. These are already on the card on the stationery. I added another little butterfly button here with the pearl, and then on top of it, I did put some stickles on this lace. You can see there, and then I just used a little bit of cheesecloth and some trim I had with pearls that seemed to be the right color for this card. So yeah, that's this card. On the back, again, I inked everything, put a piece of a doily on the flap with a little flower button. And then the inside of this was already in the envelope. It's so beautiful, but I did go ahead and make a tag, or actually it's a card on the inside with a piece of cardstock I already had. Put a little piece of the accounting, the ledger paper behind it, and I used a beautiful hand-dyed piece of lace, floral piece of lace that turned out really pretty. So this is just a note card for someone to write a little, note. And I haven't decided if I'm giving this away yet or if I'm keeping it, but this goes back in here, and this closes up. A little bit of cheesecloth there, so yeah, that turned out really pretty too. And then for the next piece, I had this piece of paper already in my stash. So I just took again, the sunflower napkin, tore that out, and Mod Podged it on this and made a journal card out of it. Added some more stickles on that, which you can probably see. And then in the bottom corner, I just put a little bit of burlap with some cheesecloth that I inked, and I happened to find a sunflower button in my stash. So I just put a little bit of thread through that and put that in the corner, and that made it really cute. A little bit of lace across the top, and another piece, put another hem on the back of that. So that's the next piece. And then, oh, excuse me, hit the camera there. And then the last piece was this is actually a white envelope, just a plain white envelope that she sent. It's a envelope that opens on top. But what I did was I inked it, and I used this napkin this time, and Mod Podge tore it out, Mod Podge that on the front, with a little bit of the hem showing in between the Mod Podge sections. So this was the original opening here, and I Mod Podged over that, and just made that. And then what I decided to do was notch it and slit it down this side, and so I made a side closure, a side envelope. And you can see in here all the cute things. I just put some blank pieces of cardstock. This one I gussied up a little bit because I actually found a card with a sunflower on it, so I thought that'd be perfect to include in here. So added a little bit of stuff there and just some pieces of ledger paper to show that this was a slot that you could actually slide something into. And then on the back of this one, this is from Margaret also, and she sent me this beautiful little envelope that she had already put stickles on and Mod Podge an envelope on. So I just made a little small tag to go for journaling to go in there with the, I found this sticker in my stash of the ladybug, and I just used a piece of lace to go up the side of the card. So that turned out cute. And that just slides in the envelope on the back. And I also had a little birdie button. So I put the bird on there and inked the back too. So yeah, I came out with 5 really pretty pieces. Sorry, I think I hit the camera again. 5 really pretty pieces of ephemera. And that was all just a result of a thank you card and a few supplies that Mimi sent me from Mimis Crafty Shoppe. And I just wanted to say thank you to her and for her generosity. Everything turned out really cute. And, I'm not a really big sunflower fan, but this turned out so, the projects just turned out so pretty. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them or give them away just yet, but just a quick video to show you what you can do with just a few supplies and your own stash. You really can be creative and come up with some nice things. So thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back soon. Take care. Bye-bye.